Hi everyone, and welcome to Jane Talks Real. It's Trek Tuesday, where I'll be talking about and reviewing an episode of the original series, The Next Generation, Voyager, Deep Space Nine, or Enterprise. Today, I'm going to be looking at The Trouble with Tribbles, from the original series, second season. Or as I like to call it, that time Enterprise was overrun by furry testicles. We begin the episode with a lot of back and forth boring talk between Kirk, Spock and Chekhov about a dispute over who owns that part of space, when Uhura calls a red alert like a total queen. And into the credits we go. A space station has sent out a Priority 1 distress call, but all seems normal, so Kirk hails them only to be told to beam over and they'll explain later. And is that safe? Kirk and Spock beam to a very purple room, and Kirk is pissed that there isn't really an emergency. And there goes the Enterprise! Turns out all this guy wants is the Enterprise to protect some supergrain from the Klingons. And dude, that's what the space phone is for, no need to send up the bat signal. Spock convinces Kirk to help, so he orders 2 men to beam down and everyone else can go on shore leave. Sweet! Time off! But this dude wants Kirk to take his dumb grain mission more seriously. What is this outfit? And why is Kirk's badge all the way down here? Uhura and Chekhov board the station and play with the grain before witnessing this guy with droopy green testicles on his back try to peddle shit to this guy with a very unique jacket on. He pulls out a fluffy thing which Uhura takes a fancy to, and she has a great time with it. The guy tells her it's called a Tribble and Uhura wants to buy it, but Jacket Guy wants it too. But the peddler decides to gift it to Uhura, but not before it noms down on the grain. Aw, look how happy they are! An admiral calls Kirk and orders him to help with the grain delivery thingy. But what is stuck in the camera lens? And you still not gonna fix your badge, bro? Uhura calls another red alert because the Klingons are on their way, and what the fuck? Are those boobs? I'm totally seeing boobs here. They get to the bridge and call the station. Hey, there goes the Enterprise again! But the Klingons are chilling in the guy's office, so everything is cool? I totally forgot that the original Klingons just had hair gel and beards, and Kirk goes to meet with them. Turns out that they just want shore leave, but Kirk is dubious and says he's going to post security just in case. Uhura's pet Tribble has had babies, and McCoy wants to investigate one, while everyone else just wants them as pets. And you get a Tribble, and you get a Tribble! Kirk goes to sickbay to find McCoy's one Tribble is now 11, and holy shit, how many red shirts do they want to send? Down on the space station, the peddler is still trying to shift his Tribbles, but the Klingons seriously don't want any, and the poor bartender is overrun with them. The Klingon is hella drunk and keeps insulting Kirk, so Chekhov wants to land him one, but Scotty stops him, until he insults the Enterprise and Scotty punches him. A big fight breaks out. Quick, hide the Tribbles! And after the bartender hilariously runs away, the peddler watches the fight while sampling the booze. It's a pretty solid fight compared to some of the shit we've seen, with James Doonan doing his own stunts. And afterwards, Kirk tells them off and confines them to quarters until Scotty admits that he started the fight. We get a fun exchange with Scotty explaining the events that led up to the fight, and Kirk is clearly stung that the punch was thrown to defend the Enterprise's honour, not his. Then, as the Tribbles continue to multiply, Spock and McCoy trade insults before Kirk finds the bridge has become home to the furry little bastards too. They discover that Tribbles breed so quickly they'll be overrun before they know it, so Kirk orders them cleared out as he beams to the station and yells at the peddler for unleashing furry hell on them, and sasses this dude who's still banging on about his grain. They reckon the peddler is a Klingon agent, but I'm looking at you, grey suit man, you look very sus to me. The Tribbles are everywhere, on the walls, in the replicators, all over Scotty, so Kirk rushes back to the space station and opens one of the grain cupboards, only to find it full of, you guessed it, Tribbles. Kirk is birthed from this pile of ball sacks, and while this guy yells at him, more Tribbles keep falling on him throughout the scene, until McCoy discovers a lot of them are dead, and it could be something in the grain that killed them. A meeting is held, the peddler is accused of who knows what, the Klingons want an apology for whatever the hell, and the Tribbles react badly to grey suit dude. Aha! I told you so! He's revealed to be Klingon, and the grain had been poisoned, so Kirk kicks them off the station. The peddler... Poor bartender! The peddler is threatened with jail time unless he picks up all the Tribbles, and back on Enterprise, Scotty explains that he transported all the Tribbles to the Klingons.
Where there'll be no trouble at all.
And they all have a good laugh about it. Well, that episode was a lot of fun. I can see why it's such a favourite amongst the fan base and cast. The music was really quirky, the acting seemed natural, the big fight scene was pretty decently done, the humour was on point, and there was a nice little whodunit story going on in the background. The whole grain thing was pretty unmemorable compared to the Tribbles. And speaking of unmemorable, I have no idea what anyone's names were, because it just wasn't important. I like that Uhura got lots to do here, and she, along with the rest of the cast, really looked like they were having fun. It's a shame Sulu wasn't around, but I can't have everything. So there you have it. That was The Trouble with Tribbles. If there's an episode of Star Trek you'd like me to cover, pop it down in the comments below, or come say hi on social media. If you enjoyed this video, then please hit that like button, it really does mean a lot. Or consider subscribing if you want more videos like this one. Thank you so much for watching. I'll speak to you soon, and live long and prosper.